Here we go. I got my big jug. You hear this? Big jug. Alright. 1 second. I gotta get the TH rock. That's cold! That's cold! Cold! Alright. Ah! Alright. Practice. Alright. So chat, last time I played this, I got fucking freed up by Kasume, but the rest of the game went pretty well. So now I'm looking at stage 4. Nice. All right. I don't understand how this works in the slightest. Okay. Alright. Chat. How does this work? So this part, I didn't have to dodge that like that. I can just do this. And it's done. Now, I assure you, what you saw there, it is, not... I don't know what I just did. Start the stage at the bottom and stream down, or I can just kill them. First, Aura Midnon doesn't actually have health, even though it shows that small movements are important to not make mess. So, how do the red bullets work? Are they aimed at me? They're aimed at and around you, kind of. What the fuck? That sounds kind of awful. Oh my lord. Left or right? How much? Should I just keep going in one direction? Oh, I don't know how to look at this. It's so weird. Kind of wish I could get to it right away. So I can't just tap out of the way, because sometimes a bullet hits me. Am I just strafing left and right and hoping that I can read a pattern fast enough? Is that all it is? man. I don't know, like I don't have a hard time at the start, but then it gets really weird. By the end of it, it gets really weird. Oh god, yeah, it's just not gonna happen. Well, that's probably static. Probably a bomb. That's probably just a bomb waiting to happen. I don't see myself getting through that consistently. The spawns are based on where Orin moves, but where Orin moves is kinda... I don't see a logic to it. Yeah. Okay. The blue amulet's fan out, the center one is aimed, so its essence just streaming. Okay. Hold on. Can I practice specifically the cat? She counts as mid-boss, right? Ugh. Holy beluga, dude. What is going on? What? What the fuck? I know I did that wrong. It'd be nice if I could get under Orin. If I could get under Orin when she drops the life. No, that's... movements are too big. Okay. Alright. I don't know what to do at the part after she shows up, so... second half. Okay. No, not the second non. Not the second non. The this part. So when Orin goes away after the first non, where should I be relative to this? And which one exactly is aimed at me? Is it those guys? I assume it's those guys. A little more than that for a nudge. Start streaming down with the yin yangs. Okay, I'm worried about that right now though. I'm worried about this. So basically stay centered. Is that okay? Is that okay? That seemed okay to me. Go to the right wall for the largest gap. You mean the red ones, right? Whoops. I mean... Oh yeah, I know it'd be shooting, but I was just looking at it because I got hit anyway. I seem like I have a good grasp on it. So... I'm pretty much just trying to stay in this relative area around the balls and avoiding the amulets. Ah, fuck. The problem I'm having right now is dealing with all that before it hits me. It's the same setup as the start of the stage, but the start of the stage I can preempt everything. Okay. Ew. Ew! No thank you! Oh. What? Okay. Alright, hold on. Oh god, what happened there? It looked like she was gonna die, but then the thing started flickering, so I tried to move. And then that happened. Alright, let me do this again real quick. So... I thought I was far enough to the side. Forgot. I forgot. Okay. I think I got a hand on it up to that point though, so let's get a rough overview of the whole stage before fine-tuning anything. That's what I want to do. So next is me mid-boss 2. Okay. Ish. Alright. Oh, she almost died. Okay. I can't kill her before she fires those ghosty goos off, huh? But when I kill her, does the ghosty goo disappear? I'm not going to be able to do that much damage because there's the part prior to this that I have to take into account as well. Man, dodging this is annoying. Okay. Well, everything explodes with her. You deal with that. Wait, what? Start the mid-boss in the center screen and tap downwards to always be shooting Orin. Oh, you mean stream the orbs. Oh, hold on. Okay. I thought killing them was the solution. Like that? Okay. So how do I kill her fast? Exactly. How do I make her dead fast? Because honestly, I don't know what the fuck is going on when those ghosts fire off, and... well... Die, 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 die! Oh! I figured this one out. Nice, 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 nice. Not nice. Shit. Okay. Stay center as possible. When the ghosts fire, they get very close to the bottom, but she will die before they hit you. Okay, so basically, I need to dodge the initial attack without moving too far to the side. And then I may have to dodge a few blue ones, but I can kill her fast. Does this only work if I have full power, by the way? That's the next question. Yes, okay. I assumed as much since it barely killed her at full power. So if I... well, shit. Yeah, if I don't have full power, I'm just gonna bomb it. Because I don't know how to dodge that, and I feel like learning how to dodge that wave is going to be more trouble than it's worth. Because the only time I should have to dodge it is if I don't have full power, and at that point, like, I just burn the bomb. Well, the part after it is just streaming those big balls, right? Okay. Alright. So second half 2. So these guys come down and fire purple amulets, huh? They're aimed at me, okay. I had a feeling, but best to be sure. They're like the blue ones, but there's more involved, huh? Alright, so the green amulets are aimed around me, but then the Mentos bullets are aimed at me. I see. Oh, the green ones are just static? I moved way too much to kill them. Okay, well, I don't know why I'm doing that, because they don't fire after one shot anyway, so... there. Oh, come on! Okay. Alright. Okay. So restreaming it is correct. So I basically have to find my way through the green ones and restream when it is a moment of peace. Still, it's not as simple as I was hoping for. A little more involved, the process. Okay. What do I do about the lasers? The lasers feel weird. They really do. The blue ones are fine, because I know where I'm supposed to stand for those, but the red ones get really up in my grill. You can say spot these lasers. Oh, where at? Ah. Okay. Why for me to see shaped above the 2? You mean the last digit to the left? Okay. The Wi-Fi meter, so stand, do you want me to stand on top of the 0? Uh-oh. Yep. You hitbox on it like it's a golf ball on a tee, then hug the left wall at that height. So, you mean like... You mean just here? Like the bottom corner? Like that is the bottom corner. I can't get any lower than that. Yeah, I can't get any lower than that, so... I think I missed my opportunity to restream. I did it again. God damn it. Did you mean here, like on top of this thing? Not the number? Oh. Why did you specify the number when I had to stand on top of the thing on top of the number? Oh, I did it again. Meow. Meow. Oui. Aw, man. I was kind of afraid of the talismans hitting me, but what about these guys? What about these guys? Oh, jeez. What's wrong with staying in the middle? I kind of like the middle. You know, granted there'll be talismans involved, but it's better than trying to line up a fucking golf tee in the middle of all this. I did it again. Oh my god, Lois. Dude, I keep getting hit by the last bit of the first wave that comes off. Ah! Alright. I'll take Messy for a little bit. I know the safe spot is there. That's good to know. But, you know, if I die trying to set up a safe spot more often than I die just winging it in the middle, you know, you gotta weigh which works better. Alright, I need help with this one. Danmaku Kagura shutting down in a couple hours, yeah. Yeah. What are you doing here? This is the last section. I know they're aimed at me, but the problem I'm having is that the back section of the purple bullets are catching me when I misdirect the second set. So I stand here, I'm good. Then I stand here, and then I get hit by the purple bullets that were still going. So, And this one is set. I know this one is static. Yeah. Fuck. Shit. Okay. What is the best way to do this? Could I just stay here and kill them? Oh, that's pretty good. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, that's nice. Okay. Okay. Seems like picking a side and waiting helps. Despawn. Okay. 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 Death Fairy full power, there's your downside to bombing it. What? That's the Death Fairy, right? The last one? You're talking about that guy? Okay, yeah, it's pretty good. I got my power back from it and a life piece to boot. It's pretty good. I like that. All right, let's take it from the top. So the way it starts is Meow Meow Mix. Motherfucker. I forgot the plan, and I thought I corrected it in time. Okay. Nope. No, thank you. Don't mind me, I just blanked on the bullet directly in front of me. It didn't kill me, I lived. I lived. Alright, so what went wrong? What went wrong? First hit was at the end of Orin 1. I died I died when it was finished, and I had to deal with the bullets that were leaving. Second hit, I fucked up where I was supposed to do Orin's mid. Tried to correct it, but it's very picky, it seems. So that was no good. And there, I made a mistake on my streaming. It's weird. I don't know. It feels like sometimes the clearing's there, or maybe I just went too early or something. But there are definitely moments where I don't hear anything, and I think that's when I'm supposed to restream. But sometimes that moment doesn't come, and then I'm just like basically clawing up the side of the wall. I know the green stuff is set in stone. Like, the green stuff doesn't change, but at the same time, I'm not really looking that hard at it. I guess I should be, because the idea is just to move slightly to the side. But there's just so much happening, dude. Alright. Well. Let's look at the boss now, shall we? Oh, boy. Okay. Don't have to force a restream. Is my starting position okay, then? I tend to start on the left side. Genuinely around that area. I like that spot as a start. Okay. Alright. Alright, Satori. So her nons, these are static. Yeah. Yeah, just because they do the same thing every time doesn't mean I know how to do them. Oh. Okay. So non-1, down the middle, dodge to the side, then dodge in the middle, and then to the side. Okay, so middle, side, middle. It's left, right, left, right, left, right. Can micro the bubbles? Surely. I didn't know they were coming out that side. What? Huh? Okay. What even hit me? Okay, what is this? Chat, what is this spell card? Left, right, left, right. Like that? What? I hate that. I hate that. Ew. Awkward. I need to learn the lasers. That's how do the lasers work? Okay. Okay. Oops. My brother in Christ. What? What? Did the laser get me there? Or did the yellow bullet get me there? I'm so confused. Huh. Okay, that was definitely the laser. Ew. Yeesh. I don't like these bullets very much. I can't seem to dodge them. Yuck. Gather layers once they stop, try going to the left of them instead. You mean towards the location where the big wave of bullets is gonna spawn? Eh. You what? Whoops. Ugh. No, the big bullets just aren't aimed. They just go on they just rotate left and right. For a sec, I think it's supposed to be dependent on the way the thing is spinning, so it's just left, right, left, right, left, right. That's all. I don't think it has... The only thing that has any input there for me is the lasers. I don't know. I guess I get it. I guess I get it, but that's kind of claustrophobic. Kind of claustrophobic. I guess the whole point of it... The whole point of it is to get to the right side before the wall shows up, but also you need to like make a gap in the lasers. But like, I don't know how you really make an effective gap in the lasers, because the lasers are very strange. I do think it's funny when you just stand there and they all aim at you and you got a big like opening. Yeah, that sucks. Ooh, died twice to it. Bubble Black Death Butterfly. Yeah. 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 Double Black Death Butterfly. So, okay. I guess this is mostly just up to your ability to play the game, huh? Yeesh. Lead her to a corner. Dude, that is the third time I've been hit by something that I did not see. That is rough. Hoi oi 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 oi. Hoi oi 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 oi. Hoi oi 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 oi. Hoi oi 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 oi. Blue goes to the right, red goes to the left. Wait. What? Impossible. Yeesh. Insect's nest. Alright. Bro, I don't fucking know. I don't know. I thought that was like restreaming, but I don't know what's happening. There were lasers. It's one of our fighting game spell cards. Because apparently Yukari didn't have enough spell cards to choose from for the main game. So grabbed one from the fighting games. Alright, what do I do here? It's streaming and restreaming with a bit of stupid mixed in. Stupid. Corny. What? Bro, what is even happening? Bro! My God. Okay. It's alright. I now understand. If only she gave me a fucking break. Dude, those butterflies were incorrect. That's not fair. Those butterflies were supposed to be going in the one direction, but they were clearly covering multiple options. What's that about? I'm on the bottom of the screen. Look at that. Okay, that was my fault. But all those butterflies were A-okay, champ, and then suddenly they weren't. Okay, well, that's unfortunate. That was not a great laser. I don't get it. I hate that. I hate when I do that. I direct it away from me and then I run into the spot I was directing it to. Uh-oh. Yeah. Yeesh. Too far to the side. It did it again, man. I hate that. I move up to get through things, and when the fucking butterflies hit the wall when I'm not bottom of the screen, they don't fire at me, they fire around me. It'd be nice if they're a little more constricted because the lasers are certainly a pain in the ass. Come on, man. I just want it to stay consistent. It seems like the pattern gets really weird when she gets too close to the wall. The pattern seems to get really weird when she gets close to the wall because when she's closer to the wall, some of the butterflies come down faster and they basically are in a different position. They may as well be in a different position because by the time you're like moving to get around the butterflies, you're reacting to all of them. So that one's going on its own. She can start at anywhere depending on where Double Black Death Butterfly dies. Okay, so that's not just me. All right, because like, it just feels like sometimes I'm doing it correctly, but then I'm getting hit by a butterfly anyway, and I assume the reason is because they fire out in 5 directions. But when she's closer to the wall, one of them's going to hit there closer than the others. And then I'm going to be looking at that. And then I'm either not going to get out of the way of that one, or I am. And then I'm going to have that one basically be on its own route. And all the other ones are going to be coming. And then it's weird to restream that. And then it just gets so weird. If she stayed in the center of the screen, it would still be rough, but it would be nicer. Alright, and the final is border, wave, and particle, right? I knew it. I knew that would happen. I knew it! Wait. No, I don't want to do this one again. I hate this one. I hate that one. Boap. Man, my stick movements are just too big right now. You know, I didn't have to do that, and as soon as I did, it went beyond. It went against everything I've ever known, and I did not know how to fix it. Chat, the spell hurts my eyes. The spell actually hurts my eyes. There's a safe spot. The safe spot is roughly where her feet are on the sprite, or immediately to the side of her. I'm dead. I'm dead! Huh. Really? They must do this in squad runs, right? Assuming they play Rainbow A. I think I remember seeing this one in the How to Get Good video. You know that video? I think I remember seeing it in that video. But I guess I wasn't sure if that was for actual BOAP from PCB or not. Stand in the same spot for a full fucking minute. $2,924 grays is what I got out of that for doing that. I had 0. That's a lot of grays. She can move downwards in her death animation. Nah, no way. Nope, no way. Nah, no way. Any idea why the spell card has an absurd amount of health to it? Oh, I see. I see what you mean. So when she explodes, okay. When she explodes, she can go a random direction, and there is a chance that random direction is directly into me. I'm shocked this is not hitting me though. Like, this looks like it by all rights, it should be hitting me. Oh my god, Satori. Listen, I know what BOAP is. I know how to do BOAP. But obviously I have fucked it up multiple times, so I don't have the confidence to do it. Also, the spell hurts my eyes. The spell hurts my eyes. I don't like looking at it. It takes 25 seconds to kill her, man. Alright. Alright, time for the big review. Here we go. Infinite lives. Okay. So the way I start this is I blow these things the fuck up. Okay. Every time. Something I don't like about this part is that the point items look like the talismans. Let's just do that over, shall we? Let's just do that over. I keep forgetting position needs to be... I need to be in position before she shows up because the things start shooting before that. I moved the wrong way. Orin. Orin, die. Orin! Yep. Yeesh. Okay. That's pretty bad. Ugly ass pattern. Bum ba bum ba bum ba bum ba bum 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 bum. Fuck. Okay. Okay. Alright. So if I do a double black death butterfly and Satori is on the edge of the screen, she will start insect's nest on the edge of the screen. That's not good. That's not good at all. I spent all that time practicing it with bad results anyway, in the center of the screen, but seems like it's pretty hard to get her to die in the center of the screen unless I really like try. Yeah, who were there? Okay. All right. Well, honestly, that went about as bad as I expected it to. But that's okay. That's okay. Time is it? 9:20. This stage has got a lot to it. And I know the next stage has got some shit to it as well. I'm already expecting that. Oh yeah, yoy. At least the music is great. I love the music in this stage. I wasn't expecting it to be that much though, you know? There's like one part in the entire stage that it's just idiot proof, and that's the part right after Orin. That part is idiot proof. I can do that part flawlessly. But everything else, there's a margin of error for old idiota. Okay. Well, again, the most important thing right now is to learn. I want to learn enough about everything so that what I can, you know, like actually do some runs kind of deal, right? Like I know that the consistency is obviously important, but I literally can't do runs of this game because the continue system will put me back in the stage, and that's just not gonna help. So if I know what to expect at every part of the game, I can at least, you know, I might be able to get a run so good at the start that I can just press the bomb button and have 1,000,000 lives, and I don't even have to worry about the shit I can't do. You know what I mean? That's thinking with your brain. Remember, chat, if it wasn't for the fact that Kaguya's final spell does not take damage for a solid, like, minute, I would have been done with this game, with IN way long ago. But because you know, actually the funny part about that is I didn't know how that one worked at all. But even when I went and tried to figure it out, and by figure it out I mean figure out how many bombs I could use to face tank it, I managed to get to Kaguya with like max lives anyway, so. Oh man. So the most important thing for right now, I think, is stage 3 is a crapshoot for the most part, but I want to be able to get every extra life I can out of the first stage at least. Now, Parsi would be great, but there are 7 life pieces to get out of stage 1 alone, and those are very helpful. Parsi will give you, you know, she'll give me some as well. But it seems like, wait a minute, who drops the... Chat, is there a 1-up in this game? Or am I misremembering? I don't think there is there? Everything in the game drops a life piece. No, there are no full 1-ups. Okay. Alright. Okay. That's what I thought, but it sounded wrong. Okay. The one-up system is, I think, this game's biggest flaw. Not necessarily the way it works, but just that you need 5 of them. I don't think you should need 5 life pieces for an extra life in this game. I also think that UFO shouldn't require 4 life pieces for a life either. But, you know, that's just me being greedy on that one. 5 is just a lot. That's all. Sure, you can get them even if you bomb, but even then, it's like your only way to get 1-ups in this game is to the only way to get lives in this game is to prove to the game you don't need them. That's what it is. That's what it is. I know I've said that before. The idea that the better you play, the more extra lives you get, which is kind of a backwards system when you think about it, huh? Judging by lol cave Sanai. Well, listen, Sanai is a special kind of stupid, okay? I'm just saying 3 or 4 lives for this game would be nicer. Because think of it like this. How many life pieces are... Well, okay, how many life pieces are in stage 1? 7, right? So with 3 life pieces, you'd get 2 extra lives. You can get the same amount of extra lives in UFO stage 1 from Nazarene. Right? You get the same amount. If you grab all red UFOs and you take Nazarene out, you also get 2 lives. That's not so bad, right? But in this game, you get 1 and 2/5 of extra lives in the first stage. So you actually get more in UFO. So what's wrong with lowering the count by 1 or 2 life pieces? Yeah. Anyway, let's take a peek at stage 5 for a little bit, because I want to listen to the music more than anything. So, quick question. I've never done this part right. What do I do here? Do I shoot things? Yeah, that's exactly it, though. That's my game plan. For PC, not PCB, but for EOSD, I practiced every stage except Remilia, and then I got a run that got to Remilia with like 4 lives, so I was able to bomb my way through her pretty cleanly, even when I didn't know how to do like anything she threw at me. The only reason I knew to do anything at all was because some of the stuff she does is similar enough that you kind of just have to get a feel for it. I fucked up a lot of it, mind you. Almost got Meister. But like that nightmare wheel non, for example, where she just throws knives, you just stand in one place and you're good. This is just aimed. Do I shoot them or no? Look, I'm just saying, if you look back at me playing this like years ago on the VODs when I was playing normal mode, I couldn't do that part. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I couldn't fucking do it. I couldn't do this part. Don't ask me why. We all start somewhere. What's next? Next is the guy in the middle, right? Oh, they're not in the middle. Yeesh. Alright. Pew 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 pew. Okay. Rumble-de-hum. Meow. Oh. Oh. Oi, 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 oi. Okay. So yeah, the way I see that if I basically had to learn what the spawns are and then kill them as they come. So what I did was right, but I need to do it. If I know exactly where things are gonna show up, I can do it cleaner. So I should start on the right then, or it doesn't matter. What was the path? It was left, right, left, right, middle. Like, was that it? I don't remember. Do you want to go the standard route or skip Cat's Walk? Bro, I have no fucking clue what I want to do here. But as you can clearly see, I just died to whatever this is, so we're gonna we're not gonna cap Cat's Walk. Oh yeah, Mr. Krabs. What? What? Oh. Oh. Don't shoot. Don't shoot. What is happening? Skipping Cat's Walk. I know that it will dodge. It'll deal with the whole section after it, but it also requires me to basically time down Orin's nons, which is that might be asking for more than dodging the popcorn with bombs, honestly. Oh man. Oh man, oh man. Alright, what did I walk into here? Okay. Let's start over. Ow! Alright. He didn't die. He died! Oh my god! Oh no, now it's all falling apart. It's all gone wrong! Oh, these guys are sucky. Alright. Not a lot of wiggle room with that one, huh? Oh, it's hard to see red bullets on a red background when you know! I've been thinking about them beans. Yeah. Yeah. I was gonna get hit by the popcorn, dude! Oh, what is happening? Oh, what is happening? Oh, what is happening? Nope. Dude, there's still popcorn on the screen. I like this section. It's a good section. Straight up idiot proof. I love it. What have I learned? What have I learned? Nothing. I've learned nothing. No, I've learned quite a lot. Okay. This section is a little, you know, tedious, but it accompanies the music really well with the way it leads in. I like it. So, you know, I was thinking about this part and how much I don't enjoy it. Just felt like sharing. And then the section immediately after is just put my hands down. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, Oren, catch. Stupid cat. I have discovered the truth. The cold, unforgiving truth. And that is, I can't do this. Oh my God, she's still alive. No, I just wanted the life piece. I shouldn't have been shooting. Or I could have grazed it and magneted, because that's how this game works. God damn it. Woo. This doesn't make any sense. What is happening? Okay, that section I don't understand at all. Ay, ay, ay. Okay. Okay. Let me go to that section in particular. Okay, let me try that again this time. Second half. This is the second half part 2. Okay. That's not right. What is correct here? It's not stopping! Alright, let's try the right side. Yeah! Yeah! It doesn't stop! Alright, new plan. Whoops. Whoa. 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 Oh, that's not good. Alright, well, if I want a gap, I gotta make sure there's no bullet on the other side of the wall that I want to come out of. That's good. You know, I really appreciate that they stop shooting. Oh. I appreciate that they stop shooting when they get parallel to me. Okay, I lived, but there's still popcorn. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. If I get hit by this, please just accept that that's who I am. I don't want to get hit by it either, you know. But if it hits me, you just gotta have to accept it. Okay. Okay. Gapping works, but yeah, if I go into a popcorn bullet, that kind of sucks. And I don't really know if I have the time to pay attention to where a popcorn bullet is while I'm doing that. Sometimes I forget how to gap. Because, you know, it's not exactly something that every Reimu can do. And when I forget, and I can't put my fingers on the right, or I guess take them off the right buttons, I just get hit against the wall. Okay. Ordering. One, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Oh, she moves after. Okay. She moves after the first 4, and then she moves 2 at a time. Okay. Whoa. What have I done? Alright. Okay. Stage 5. Boss. So I know that Orin has a safe spot in a few different places. But, well, there's still the rest of the fight I have to worry about. Meow. Whoa, whoa, chill, chill, chill. Give me a moment to get into place. Move. Okay. 1, 2. Alright, what am I doing here? What am I doing here? What I like to do is I like to group the ghost fairies up and like in her, and so when I shoot them, it kind of makes it look like the pattern's all coming from the center. Oops. What would be the best place to start it? That's what I did on other difficulties, but I don't know. One, 2. 1, 2. Orin moves. 1, 2. Orin moves. 1, 2. She always moves back to the center. Oh. Okay. Start under and above the fairies, then loop around her once. Which way? Clockwise or counterclockwise? I got the safe spot. That's fine for the non. Okay, hold on. Wait, why did it just spit out a life piece? That was weird. Ah! 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 Okay. That fairy was not supposed to die. Holy Lord. Okay. All right. All right. No, okay. I got it. I got it. I got the spell card. All right. So I do the loopy loop and then I just play it like she doesn't move at all and the fairies are just part of the pattern. I understand. Where's the safe spot here? Like, what am I doing here? Hmm? Under or in the middle? You mean here? Hmm? Or like here? What? Directly under her, tap down and up. Oh. Ah, yes, that makes more sense. You're fucking brilliant, mate! Right. So there was a trick to this one that required very little actual, like... Yeah, that's not it. There was a trick to this one that minimizes movement. I don't remember what it looked like, though. Shit. Okay. Let me go to this one. Let me go to this one. Vengeful Corpse Spirit. I'm moving too far. Ugh. I'm moving too far, but then I'm not moving far enough sometimes. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Oh, good. Goodness gracious. Oh. Okay. Get us close. Okay, let me, hold on. Should I get closer to Orin? Right, the ghosts can kill you. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, I feel like the way I'm doing this is changing each rotation. I fucking hate this. What is happening? Okay. Alright, well I'll be okay with that. So, okay, I actually don't understand at all how these bullets work. Okay. Ugh. Ugh. Go to the right. Is there a spot that is okay? Wow. Nope. Orin, you suck. Yeah, no, that's... I see what the safe spot is. You basically shoot where her hand is, yeah. But she can move upwards, so... You know. I'm not trying to get... Yeah. But I don't, like... I don't understand how this pattern works in the slightest. And the more I look at it, the less sense of it I can make. Holy shit. I can't even get through it with a single bomb. No. No, Johnny. Johnny, be good. Oh, this one. I forget what the trick was to this one. What was it? It's the first one's aimed at you. The next two are aimed around you. Then the next one's aimed at you. Is that what it is? Is it 1, 2, 1? Aimed at you, aimed around, aimed at you? Or is it aimed around you and then aimed at you? I don't fucking remember. I don't know, dude. I don't know. The more I look, the less I understand. It's the bullets at the end. They do the crisscross, and I'm just not mentally prepared. Hey, Oren. I was doing pretty well there. Maybe next time you'll move the same way I did. Yep. Hoi, oi, 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 oi. Hoi, oi, 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 oi. Should I be standing between where they go, like here? Between the columns, perhaps? Oh, Ed boy, it got weird. Oh. Oh yeah, that's good. No. No, dude, no. Okay. Alright. Alright, 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 alright. Alright. No. I got it. Okay, so the pattern she shoots out is the same pattern, but it's the position that she fires at that is different. So the way I notice it, it's like she fires it kind of like... What's the best way to describe the shape? I guess like a captain's... like a steering wheel of a boat. You know, like the wooden wheel. Kind of looks like that. So if I'm between the long bits, it's just a bunch of crisscrossing bullets. But that's about the only thing I have to dodge. The problem is I don't have time to go up and look at her and see if, you know, she's doing that again. And I don't know where to stand. But if I do am in the standing in the right spot, I think I know where I'm supposed to be doing for that. Anyway, this is a spell card now. I don't even have to worry about the last one. I'll tell you what I'm doing for that one. Alright, so aim at me. Aim at me. Fuck. So what I remember about this is... Wait for it. And that one should be firing off while I was already in position, right? So now I move? No, I don't move. God damn it. So as soon as they spawn, they're locked in, right? So now I stand here, and that will go around me. And now I move. What? Move. What the... What? I don't understand. The wheel spawned. Well, I mean, that was my bad. So is that. I'm not understanding this clearly. It's aimed at me. Maybe I should stop not looking at those. And now that one's aimed at me. And that one's gonna come to my position. Doesn't really come very fast, does it? What is happening? Okay. Go to the right. Okay. What? Aim at me. I can't even process how these ghost wheels are moving, dude. Wait for the second noise. My God. Stand right here. Move over here. I don't understand anymore, man. I don't know. I don't know. It's supposed to shoot at where I am, and then it shoots at where I am, but at a different time. I don't understand what I'm doing wrong. Ugh. Yep. What? She didn't even die before I died. Okay. No, that does work. Trust me. Trust me. It's a brilliant, brilliant plan. I'll show you. Whee, wee, wee. Hoi, 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 showa. Whoops. I got a plan. There you go. Bum ba dum ba dum bum. Ba bum ba bum ba bum ba bum ba bum. Ha 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 ha. Lower power. Listen, man, if I have 3 power, I'm just gonna bomb twice. Ease peas. Ease peas. Yeah. Alright. And I'm fooling around. It works. Yes, I know. I'm going against all of my principles, and I'm not doing whatever the fuck that nonsense spell card is. I'm pressing the bomb button, and if I don't have power, somehow I don't have any power from Ghost Wheel, tough titty for me. I'm losing a life to one of them. I don't fucking care. Anyway, I don't really have the time to go into any more of it. That's good with me. Now, that wasn't the best practice for stage 5. I still think Ghost Wheel sucks. This opinion will never change. But, you know, it's cool to crank out a little information on 2 of the endgame stages as opposed to just 1. I think that's pretty good. But then Oku's also her own special breed of insane. And I have to learn how to do the non-routes, and I don't really like looking at them, so I'm sure as hell not going to like doing them. But whatever. We'll take it. We'll take it. It's alright. Top 3 hardest spell cards to cap right now. Ghost Wheel. Insect's Nest. And whatever it is Kasume does. Yep. Looking good so far.